Hey, what's up? This is a demo for a private collector for their new Starkiller from the new run by Korbanth. So I'm just going to get right into the saber. This was installed with a Proffie V2. It's got CCSabers pixels in there. I used my own holder for these pixels. I use a 7/8 inch holder and I put it inside this piece right here. It has a cup in it, and so that's how I held my pixels in place there. I wanted that to double up as a pixel holder so I could take the least amount of room possible. It's a 2-button setup, so the front top button here is going to be activation. Bottom button will be auxiliary. The blade retention is a little bit different on this guy, so it's going to be the back button here, or the back screw here, right in between these bunny ears. And then this is just agreeably for show, and so is this. This came with a crystal, so I used the crystal that was provided, and then put those brass rods, and then I installed everything in this guy. To get to everything, we just want to take the handle off. Just like that. I made this little chassis to hold a Proffie. This chassis is designed so that you can take the SD card out and get to the micro USB slot without taking the board up. But if you want to take the board up to make it easier, it is just a press fit down into the shelf. There is a little, can't think of the name I want to call it, but this chassis has like a little tube on the tip of it, like a stem. It's got a stem that goes up into this neck piece right here. And then this particular saber was designed to use two 440 rods. And I did put them in here, one on top and one on the bottom right in this place, but then I cut them down small, about an 1/8 inch. I used them basically as locating pegs for the chassis so it doesn't twist. It has a removable battery, so spring side here is going to be a negative side of your battery. Holds a 28mm speaker, and let's put a battery in it. I'll just throw this handle back on. This does have gesture controls, so you can go like this. LEDs in there lighting up like they should. Your crystal there will mimic your blade. Now your crystal does mimic your blade on all these profiles, but just know that in the future, if you wanted to program this crystal independently, it's wired that way. So you can program it to do different things than the blade's doing. And then to get to your sound fonts, or your sound tracks rather, we just hold down the power button for a second and let go. And you play the sound while the saber's on. Twist off, hold that for a second and let go, and that's how you turn the sound off as well. So we'll throw a blade in here real quick that you can see that the blade is lighting up like it should. I chose not to use both of these screws in the bunny ears for blade retention, so I took one and I cut it down so it's never inside of the blade socket. If you were to take both of those off and loosen both of those to put your blade in, every time you did that, your bunny ears would be loose. I didn't like that, so one is all you need. So that's what I chose to do. So we'll lock this blade down. A nice unstable blade to match your crystal. You've got battle mode engaged. When you hit that blade, it'll do blade lock up until you pull away. And we're just tapping the auxiliary back here to blast the defect. Twist off.
I'm ready.
Now we got a blue unstable for the light side.
I let you live.
This is more of a blue electro blade. So the last blue one I gave you was a blue unstable, and then I gave you an electro blade on this one. I thought it looked cool on your crystal as well. twist off. And we'll take the blade out. Couple turns, all it needs, it'll come right out on you. Blade socket is nice and snug on your blade, but it's not too bad. So it's not like an 89 Sabers or something. It takes a 1-inch NeoPixel blade and it goes in here very well. But we'll take this off. And then to take the battery out, you can just come in from the positive side of the battery, which is up here next to the speaker, and pop it out with your finger just like that. And then we'll just put this handle back on for safekeeping, but you can see your board there. It does have a Smuggler's Outpost emblem there. I am part of Smuggler's Outpost. It says Galen Merrick Starkiller over here on this side in Arabish. And then it does say Solo Sabers over here for me in Arabish as well. So that is your Saber. Hope it came out the way you liked. I was able to get some of the sound fonts that you gave me on there, but not all of them, you know, due to the size of the, well, first the quantity of the sound fonts, and then size of the blade styles, because on the sound fonts that I put on there for you, I mimicked the crystal blade styles with the blade styles. And so it made for some long code. But let me know if you got any questions. If not, I'll try to get this out today. Thanks.